The world rejoiced when Prince Harry decided his girlfriend, American actress Meghan Markle, was the one. But before the couple began their whirlwind romance, Harry was romancing a ton of beautiful ladies, from socialites to supermodels. Let's take a look back at some of his exes, including a reality TV star who was 13 years older than him. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss it. If this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up. Today we'll be showing you 14 girls Prince Harry has dated. Natalie Pinkham. In 1999, Harry met TV presenter Natalie Pinkham at the Rugby World Cup. They were introduced by Natalie's then-boyfriend, England rugby team captain Matt Dawson. After her relationship with Matt came to an end, things heated up between her and Harry in 2003. Since Harry was spending a lot of time at various London bars and nightclubs, he brought Natalie along a few occasions to join in on the fun. Although she denied the two actually dated, a series of scandalous pictures were leaked to the press that proved that they were indeed more than just friends. Natalie was able to sue the publication who posted the racy pictures and was compensated for damages. Although her alleged romance with Harry didn't last, the two remained really good friends. Lauren Pope. In 2004, Lauren Pope was dancing at a nightclub in London when she accidentally bumped into the prince. She had no clue who he was, but she apologized to him and continued to dance the night away. One of their mutual friends later approached her and told her that the guy she bumped into wanted to speak to her. That's when she realized it was the prince and he was waiting for her in his VIP area. The two began chatting and of course he thought she was absolutely gorgeous. Just look at her. She made a living as a glamour model and it was clear Harry was smitten. They exchanged numbers and briefly dated, but things came to a screeching halt when intimate details about their relationship were leaked to a newspaper. Lauren said the details were hacked from a cell phone and police were on the case. She had high hopes of becoming a princess one day, but as soon as their relationship was made public, Harry ended things. She was furious that the hacking ruined her relationship, and it was clear Harry thought she was the one who sold the story to the paper just to make a quick buck. Chelsea Davy. In 2004, Harry met his first love, Chelsea Davy, through mutual friends. For 7 years, the two had an on-again, off-again relationship that was documented in every single gossip magazine. Chelsea accompanied Harry to a number of events, and she was even present for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's 2011 wedding. But Chelsea made it pretty clear that living her life in the public eye was very difficult for her. After their final breakup in 2011, she said the attention she received was crazy, scary, and uncomfortable. When things got really bad with the media and the public, Chelsea found it really hard to cope. She was trying to be a normal person, but she couldn't because of all of the negative press. Although they decided to finally go their separate ways in 2011, just like with most of his exes, Harry remained good friends with Chelsea despite their breakup. Catherine O'Mahony. Now, here's where things get a bit messy. Even though Harry and Chelsea dated from 2004 until 2011, they had a series of breakups. So the next few women on our list will overlap with the time he was on and off with Chelsea. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go back to the year 2007. Harry met Catherine O'Mahony, an interior designer and a mother of two who was separated from her estranged husband. When she met the prince, he was 21 and she was 35 years old, but that didn't stop them from having a night of fun. Catherine later appeared on the Bravo TV reality show The Real Housewives of DC, and she spoke all about her brief romance with the prince. They met at a bar in London through mutual friends, and after grabbing a couple of drinks, they cuddled in the back of a Range Rover SUV before hitting up a nightclub. Later in the night, they stopped by a friend's house and they reportedly locked themselves in a bathroom to chat with each other. At the end of the night, Harry lifted Catherine off of the floor and gave her a big smooch on the lips. He asked her for her number and they texted back and forth for a few days. But sadly for Catherine, that was the first and the last time they saw each other. Perhaps he didn't ask her out on an official date because he was reportedly still in a relationship with his ex Chelsea at the time. Talk about a scandal. Natalie Imbruglia. In 2009, Harry and Chelsea decided to take a break from their romance and Harry was ready to play the field. He met Australian actress and singer Natalie Imbruglia through mutual friends and they reportedly dated for a few months. They went to a concert together to see the band The Killers perform. He attended one of her birthday parties and they were even spotted bowling together near Kensington Palace. Unfortunately for Natalie, it wasn't in the cards for her to become a princess. After a couple of months, Harry ended things and moved on to the next woman in his life. Caroline Flack. Harry Harry's former fling Natalie Pinkham introduced him to British TV host Caroline Flack back in 2009. The two hit it off, and they really tried to keep their relationship low-key. Those who follow the royal family know that Harry tries his best to keep his private life personal, and the second something leaks to the press, it usually spells doom for his relationship. This is what happened between him and Caroline, according to the TV host. In her autobiography called Storm in a Sea Cup, she said everything between them was great at first. Harry even celebrated his 25th birthday with Caroline in Botswana. But once the story about their romance got out, they stopped seeing each other. Caroline said she felt that her identity was stripped from her. She was no longer Caroline the TV presenter, she was simply known as Prince Harry's girlfriend, and it was difficult for her to deal with. Astrid Harbord. 2009 was a busy year for Harry. Days after he was spotted with his on-again, off-again girlfriend Chelsea Davy, he was getting cozy with Astrid Harbord, the daughter of an aristocrat. They hit up an East London nightclub together. After the club closed at 3 a.m., Harry escorted Astrid back to his private flat. It would have made sense for Harry and Astrid to become an official couple. They both came from prestigious families, and Astrid was even really good friends with Kate Middleton. But this love wasn't built to last, and it was over in the blink of an eye. The year 2009 was coming to a close, so the media didn't spot Harry out with another beautiful lady until 2010 rolled around. Camilla Romestrand. His ex Chelsea Davy was still in the picture during 2010, but the relationship was on its last leg. Harry was open to meeting new people, and that's when he bumped into Norwegian singer Camilla Romestrand of the group Eddie the Gun. Sources reported Camilla spent the night at the royal residence Clarence House with Harry, and the prince even served her breakfast in bed. But after a few months, the two had called it quits. Sources cited their long-distance relationship as a factor in their breakup, and that the decision to split was mutual. Perhaps at that time, Harry wasn't interested in being a bi-coastal romance, but that all changed when he met the woman of his dreams. We'll get more into that a bit later. For now, let's see who the prince hooked up with in the year 2011. Florence Brudenell Bruce. It's tough to let go of your first love, but by 2011, Harry and Chelsea Davy were officially over for the final time. He was finally free to jump into another serious relationship, and the world thought he had found the perfect girl when he met model Florence Brudenell Bruce. In June 2011, he and Florence were inseparable. He introduced her to some of his closest friends, and she was reportedly quite popular within the royal household. But as the summer came to an end, their relationship turned into nothing more than a fling. Some sources said Harry ended things because he didn't want to be tied down, while other sources said Florence ended things with Harry because she thought he had a wandering eye and was a bit too flirty with other women. We'll never know the real truth, but thankfully, these two were able to remain good friends even after their love went sour. Molly King. Now, it's time to see who Harry was wooing in the year of 2012. In April of that year, he was spotted dancing with Molly King of the band The Saturdays at a London nightclub called Bunga Bunga. When she was asked whether the two were an item, she played coy about their romance and said the prince was way out of her league. But soon enough, she fessed up and revealed they actually did date for a brief period. Harry reportedly broke things off with her because she was too open about their relationship. As we all know, keeping things on the hush-hush is one of the prince's top requirements, and a lot of his former flings didn't realize that until it was too late. Cressida Bonas. In 2012, Harry was ready to be in a long-term relationship again, and he thought he had found the perfect partner when he met Cressida Bonas. She had an aristocratic upbringing and stunning good looks. They were introduced to each other by his cousin, Princess Eugenie, and the two embarked on a fairy tale romance that lasted 2 years. They attended music festivals together, rugby matches, and they were often seen going on intimate dates all around London. Many people thought Cressida would someday be his wife, but in 2014, a friend revealed the couple had split up. Cressida reportedly ended things because she was struggling to adjust to life in the spotlight. There weren't any hurt feelings though, and the two decided to remain close friends. Camilla Thurlow. After getting dumped by Cressida, Harry met Camilla Thurlow in 2014. During a night out in Sloane Square, he was introduced to the reality TV star through his cousin, Princess Beatrice. A source said Harry thought she was amazing and he thought she was interested in something serious with him. He reportedly saw her as much more than a fling, and some sources even said Camilla has changed his hard partying ways. He was very content with spending quiet evenings with her and acting like an old married man. He really admired her dedication to charity, but Camilla reportedly refused to open up to him through fear of being rejected. Her fears stopped their romance from flourishing even after he whisked her away on a romantic vacation to Saint-Tropez in the south of France. Everyone thought he was finally maturing and ready to settle down, but things between them eventually fizzled out. Ellie Goulding. After meeting at Williams' wedding back in 2011, Harry became good friends with singer Ellie Goulding. But it wasn't until 2016 that they reportedly decided to give love a try. In June of that year, it was reported that they were secretly dating, and there were even rumors that Ellie was pregnant with a royal baby. The two flirted at a polo event and were displaying a lot of PDA. And Harry reportedly told friends how much he liked her. Months later, when the Love Me Like You Do singer was asked to confirm whether they really dated or not, Ellie laughed and blushed. We'll take that as a yes. Meghan Markle. In October 2016, rumors started to emerge that Harry was secretly dating American actress Meghan Markle. Meghan posted a photo on her Instagram, and many people noticed a blue bracelet on her wrist. It was later revealed that Harry was wearing an identical bracelet that he had picked out for them during his trip to Africa. But their relationship was in danger of being ruined. Vicious haters started online with racist attacks against Meghan, whose mother is African American. Harry issued a rare public statement condemning those who had threatened Markle. It was a sign that not only was Harry serious about her, but he cared about her safety as well. The two continued to date, with Harry spending a lot of his time in London and Meghan living in Toronto while starring on the show Suits. They continued their long-distance relationship and would meet up with each other in private up until they attended a polo match together in May 2017. In September of that year, Meghan gave an interview with Vanity Fair and spoke about her relationship for the first time. She said her romance with the prince was really simple because they were two people who were really happy and in love. In November 2017, it was announced that the couple was engaged, and we couldn't be any happier for them. Just check out her stunning engagement ring. Congrats to the happy couple! That brings us to the end of our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to let us know your thoughts on Harry's interesting dating life down below in the comments section. We can't wait to see what you have to say.